beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-July right through to mid-August 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pertain to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It's a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, this is your singles love reading. For those of you who are not looking for a love reading, I will be doing a career reading for your sign in the next couple of days. And as well, I will be doing a what do your guides want you to know. There is currently a monthly up for your sign and it does not focus on love. So perhaps you'd like to connect to that if you're looking for something other than love. Let's get straight to the singles love reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Wow. Straight away, we have divine timing. We've got beauty. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What are they meant to know? What are they meant to see? We've got trust. Okay. Now, I'm just going to get all of your cards before I transmute an outcome for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What are they meant to see for their highest good? What are they meant to know? Oh, wow. Okay. See. We have 3 of Pentacles and we've also got the 7 of Pentacles. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? Wow, what is going on with your reading, my beautiful Librans? You are explosive. This is going to be a very electric month for you. I'm just going to get all the cards first. Bring them over here. Okay, so King of Wands. We've got 3 of Wands. We've got the Devil card. We've also got the 5 of Cups. We've got the 3 of Cups. We've got a lot of 3s here. Page of Swords. And we've got the Hermit. Okay. So this month in particular, I mean, you've got the Hermit there. I'm going to go one more card. But I feel like it's not that there's not love coming for you, but in the month of mid-July right through to mid-August, I feel like you're doing a lot of soul searching. There are opportunities headed your way. The 3 of Wands indicates the potential for new love headed your way. Also, I feel like there's someone you're going to be curious about, but you won't be in a committed relationship by the end of August. So I feel like you may be talking to somebody new. Yeah, the Lover's card. You'll be talking to somebody new that will lead to a higher level of commitment later on. But I feel like you'll be in an energy of soul searching for the month of July right through to middle of August. As we move out of August into September time, I feel like there is more of a step towards a committed union, okay, just so you're aware. Let's start with the cards though. We've got divine timing. As you can see, there's like, of course, a clock. Divine timing, everything happens not on our time when we're hoping for it or expecting it. It's when we least expect it that actually love shows up. So it's like a watch pot, it never boils. As you can see, we've got 2 dragonflies here. So I feel like when you meet this new person, there's an energy of you having familiarity with that person. Like, it feels like you've known each other for years, which is actually a wonderful energy that's coming through. Now, they just want me to turn this card around, bizarrely, and have a look at it. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm not really seeing what they want me to see, so... like, they are giving me an image of the world. The world. So maybe this person is from a different part of the world than you, or you're going traveling. I mean, the Three of Wands can be waiting for the right moment to travel, and the Chariot card is travel. So perhaps you're taking a vacation. I mean, this is the perfect sort of month that most people take vacations. So perhaps you're going to meet someone there. Maybe you're going on a road trip or some sort of event. You're definitely doing something different. We got the Chariot card, which means you're overcoming obstacles. You're overcoming that stuck energy, that stagnant energy. But you may have given up on love or felt like it's not happening for you. So you've stopped looking. You've lost interest in it. It's not that it's just felt like it's not heading in your direction right now. So you may have felt like giving up on it for the time being. You may have withdrawn from looking for love, but it's written. They're showing me it's written. It's going to happen for you. Now they're giving me a name. It's the name of a goddess, of course, Freya. So either this person you're about to meet is Nordic. I mean, your name could be Freya, or someone you're about to meet is called Freya if you're looking for a feminine energy. I mean, they could have Freya in their surname in some way. Could also mean that you meet this person at a restaurant called Freya's, or I would just pay close attention to the name, because it may have a meaning. Doesn't mean it's going to be that person's name, but it can have a meaning for when you meet this person. Like, for example, their mother could be called Freya, or something like that, or their sister, or their cousin. So, I mean, just remember the name. It may not mean anything in this moment, but it can mean something a little bit later on. Also, look up what the goddess Freya connects to, because it'll have a different meaning for every person. Obviously, the goddess stands for certain things, but I feel like there'll be a message in what she presides over for you in particular. So search for that as well. So divine timing. This is your protagonist energy. You know that it's going to happen. You feel deep down that you're not going to be alone. Let's put it that way. We got beauty. So I feel like this is about you learning to love yourself more. You are blossoming. There has been a pause for you to do a lot of soul searching, a lot of personal growth in order to recognize how beautiful you are both inside and out. So I feel this is a very important, I mean, Libra, you are the sign that connects to beauty and finding the good things in life and trying to see the positive aspects of the world. So I feel like you are actually seeing that within yourself, implementing self-care routines, having better diets, exercise routines, and you will feel called to do that in this particular month as well. You have a beautiful mind. This person, they're going to love you. This new person is going to love you for your beauty, of course, but for your mind as well. They're just going to fall in love with all your thoughts, your actions, who you are. You've learned a lot when it comes to love. I feel like you've really matured and blossomed, and they're really highlighting the pearls there, which indicate pearls of wisdom. So I feel like you've learned to express yourself more. The pearls of wisdom are really tight around this person's neck. So I feel like your throat chakra is something that was blocked for a while. And I feel like, they actually give me the word block. But I feel you're learning to express yourself, be your wonderful, authentic self. Not that you ever were not, but I feel like this is more about you sort of like expressing yourself and not shying away from what you want. So, you know, some people, especially in society that we've built, you know, to say things like, if you go on a date, for example, and you say, you know what, I want to have kids, I want to settle down, and that's what I'm looking for. It's almost like people are like, oh my gosh, you can't say that you want to settle down and have kids. That's like, take that right off the table. You just got to play the game of love and, you know, be like, seeing where things go. Why? What's the mystery? We're all humans. We all have a function to be with another person and commit to another person and procreate if that's what we're looking for. It shouldn't be a taboo thing. It should be just like, this is what I'm hoping for. So I feel like you're learning to say, this is what I want. And the person who shies away from that and says, that's not really what I'm looking for right now. You're like, I know it's not right now. I'm not asking you to like have it tomorrow, but I'm just saying what I want for the future. And if that person isn't vibing at that frequency, then that's not the person for you. So I feel like you are being brave and saying, this is what I want. But I feel this is something that you are learning to express. You're learning to have your own needs met in relationships, not just in love relationships, but in general. I feel like you're starting to be like, okay, if I want to say no, I'm saying no. No is a very powerful word. You're not a people pleaser, my beautiful Librans, but also you're communicating what you do want. So I feel also that you're learning to love the beauty, the body that you came here in, the vehicle for the soul, for the spirit. And I feel you are connecting to yourself on a deeper level, okay? Now, we do have trust. So this could be an indication that your trust has been broken in the past, but I feel like you are literally trying to trust in divine timing and recognize that you're beautiful both inside and out, and that you are attracting the right person who will vibe at the frequency that matches yours. So I'm going to pull a quick card on that, but I feel like this is about you being deserving respect, honesty, openness, and I feel like you're transforming. You're leaving trust issues behind if you've had trust issues, and that love is still worth fighting for. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on that trust card for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? I mean, that is the outcome energy. So I feel like you're meeting someone that you can trust. Yeah, Eight of Wands. You're moving away from that energy. This is a card of, I mean, there's very strong travel cards in your chart. So either you are taking a vacation or a spiritual retreat. I feel Three of Pentacles, there could be a couple of you going on a journey, a road trip or something like that, or you're going to be in the company of new people by traveling somewhere. And I feel like there's someone who just makes you feel like it's safe enough to be who you are. I just feel like you meet someone, it just feels like home. The Eight of Wands is a card of going on a journey. It can also be a card of really good news, messages back and forth, back and forth. So I feel like there's movement in your love life. There's going to be some changes, okay? You're going to be in the flow. And that's most important for a Libran, to be in the flow. And I feel like that's what you're... it's a very philosophical month, as I said, but I feel like it puts you in the flow of things. And things just seem like a breath of fresh air. You're like, oh, release. And then just things start to shift without you even making an effort for it. But I feel like you're doing something for you, if that makes sense. Now, let's start at the beginning of the Celtic Cross. We've got the Chariot. This is the heart of the matter, the Chariot. Now, this is about overcoming some bumps in the road when it came to love, but also I feel like this is a card of building your self-assurance and, you know, focusing on love, because the Chariot card is a directional gauge. It basically says you can go left, you can go right. Which focus is the one for you in this moment? Now, sometimes we focus on career, ambition, drive, and I feel like you've done that. You've been focusing on powering up in your world. You've been taking the initiative to be successful, be a leader perhaps, set up your own business, or, you know, be motivated to earn money in order to save and secure yourself, because they give me the word security in the water. But I feel like now your focus is changing, okay? The Chariot card is also an indication that you're headed in the right direction. It may be slow progress, but things will start to pick up for you. The Chariot is also a card of victory. So setting your intention and going after what you truly deserve and obtaining it, obtaining the goal, accomplishing whatever it is you set out to do. And I feel like you're you're looking for a relationship that brings security, someone you can trust, someone you can settle down with, take the journey of life with, someone who's a companion, a friend, who raises you up as much as you raise them up. But I feel also that if you haven't booked a vacation, I feel like you're planning one or you're about to go on one. And I feel this is a very strong place where you will meet this new person, okay? Now, this person, as I said, either you are traveling across the world, or you're thinking about emigrating, or you're changing jobs, or you're making some changes in your life that see you elevate. It brings you into the company of meeting somebody new. And the Three of Pentacles indicates building a delicate situation into something more solid. Three of Pentacles is about, you know, coming into a team. Now, this could be like a group effort, as in you are working in a team at work and you meet somebody at work. I feel mainly, though, that you meet someone when you're having fun, okay? I feel it's like out having fun rather than at work. But it could be if you're looking to meet someone at work or in your work sector, that is also starred. We got 3, 3, and 3. When you see 3, 3, 3, they are indicating numbers that there is magical change in your relationship status, okay? 333, look out for it. Now, the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you're rebuilding after a period of being in a solitary energy for a while. It's not that you're lonely or you're not enjoying your singledom, but I feel like you feel it's time to change, okay? You know, as you can see, there's a lot of rebuilding and mending going on in this Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you're building your own solid foundation, connecting to friends, just getting yourself ready. I feel getting prepared. This is a card of planning as well. Three of Pentacles can be a card of engineering, looking at, you know, your skills, your talent. I feel like a lot of your focus has actually been on you using your talents and your craft in order to earn money or make yourself financially secure. You've been focusing a lot on creativity, but this is also a card where when it comes to love, you feel like there's no support or there's no one in your immediate circumstances that you'd be attracted to romantically. So it just feels like, yeah, you know, you may even have like chemistry with some people, but it's just not something that goes into the romance sector. Now I'm going to pull a quick card on this because I do feel like there's someone who is a friend of yours that has feelings for you. Just going to clarify that. Can you please clarify, my beautiful Librans, there's a friend? Ten of Cups. Yeah, this person, they love being in your company, okay? This person, you're very harmonious with this person. This person has a romantic attraction to you. They see their future with you, actually. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? We've also got King of Pentacles. This person would give their all to be with you. Now, I'm going to see how you feel about this person, but there's a friend here. I mean, you may be aware of this person's sort of attraction for you. This person, they may have their own business, or they are someone who is financially fairly stable. They're looking for love. They're looking to settle down. And this person, they would give it all for you. That's what they're giving. They would give it all for you. How does my beautiful Librans feel about this person? How does my beautiful Librans feel about this person? We've got the Sun. Oh, you enjoy their company. You feel very, very happy with this person. Now, this could be, I mean, this could be someone that you work with who is also a friend, or it could be, I mean, the King of Pentacles, it could be a boss. I don't want to get into that territory, but I mean, I feel like both of you would be very, very happy together. The Sun card, you enjoy their attention. The Seven of Wands. Interesting, but you're a little bit guarded against it. Perhaps you don't want to overstep a mark there. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is like you're not compromising what's important to you. So I feel perhaps this is something that's in the work environment that is a little bit flirty, but you don't want it to go anywhere. You're guarding against it, even though you feel like it could be a really good match, but I feel like you're being really mature about it and you're taking a step back from that. Now, that's not going to resonate for everyone. I've only got a small percentage of energy that connects to that, but I had to bring it up because it's in the water, okay? But I do also feel with that Three of Pentacles, they're telling me I'm not finished with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is also a card of engineering, planning. So you may be looking at planning events where you're going to be enjoying yourself with friends, or perhaps planning travel in some way. You're in the planning stages of moving, perhaps either relocating to a new house, new area, or a new job, or something new. And that's where it all happens for you. Okay, that's when whatever you're planning, whether it's even like a road trip with your friends, whatever it is you're planning, as soon as you activate that plan, it all happens for you, okay? What is below you? We got the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is about opening a new strategy, you know, being at a bit of a crossroads in life. I feel like you've been nurturing your own heart. As you can see, there's half an apple there that she's holding. So your half of your heart, well, your whole of your heart, you know, you're sort of like nurturing and coming to a union with a healthy sort of outlook, because that apple is like healthy, tempting, you know, you're very attractive, you're turning heads, but I feel like you're reflecting on a different way of trying to attract love, because the usual thing is just not working for you, okay? Seven of Pentacles also could be a card of you just working really hard and just like wondering, am I having fun yet? Because you may be like committed to your work and dedicated on building your finances. But I also get like you maturing and sort of being aware of red flags from past situations where you are now a little bit more discerning about your heart, who you give it to, how you open yourself up, and you're wheedling out like the good apples and the bad apples, if you know what I mean, okay? Now the Seven of Pentacles also indicates patience. You have waited for a long time, and I feel like in that wait, you have actually been nurturing yourself, you know, doing a lot of personal growth, a lot of philosophical energy, shadow work, and I feel like you've been rebuilding yourself better than ever before. But this is a card of evaluation. So I feel like you're checking in with yourself, and again, it's a card of planning, development. So there's going to be a development here between you and a person when you either make some sort of change or journey that you go on. I mean, it could be, for example, you receive an invitation to something and you have to travel to it, and it's where a group of people come together, and that is where you meet this new person. There's actually more than one flirtation that I'm picking up on here for you. I mean, the Lover's card does indicate you get a choice, but there's someone who really makes you feel very curious, okay? What are you leaving behind? The King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is a card of taking the initiative. So I feel like you've kind of like stopped sort of physically looking for love. And I feel now you're a little bit more focused on yourself. And I feel like you're trusting that the universe will bring you what you need. The King of Wands is also about passion. So you may have felt like your motivation or your drive, your passion for love, your libido, as it were, has sort of like lost a little bit of interest, or you've left that behind. You've not been really motivated to seek love physically. But I feel as you move through the month of July into August, that changes. There's a spark in you that is reignited again, okay? Now, this could also mean that you had a separation from someone who is Aries energy. But I'm going to pull a card on that for you now to see what we're getting there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God, Angels, because I feel more it's about motivation. Knave of Swords in the reverse. Maybe someone you're not talking to. This is an energy of deliberately, like, I feel like deliberately not seeking love, only seeking financial security. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. It's not that you're holding on to the past at all. I feel like you're just focusing on your finances, or focusing on, you know, investing in yourself to build a solid foundation, to prepare the way for the future. And you're not talking to anybody at the moment, so it's almost like you lost interest, or you feel like there's no one in your immediate circumstances that you would be interested in. So it's like it's not your focus. It's not something you want to think about, because the swords are all about the mind, the thought processes, communication, and you're not communicating with anybody. So I feel like, now we got the Devil card here. So I will clarify that in a moment. That's in the near future. So I want to see what that's all about, because it can mean that there's some sort of blockage here. Now this could be a trust issue because it's over the trust card, but I'm going to see, I mean, it could be temptation. So let me just clarify that in a moment. What is above you? This is your potential position, Three of Wands. So there is opportunity headed your way. This is a card of an expanse of opportunity headed your way that you may be interested in. This is a card of you being on the right path. But also, as you can see, it's like tower energy. You've raised yourself above, and she's ready to launch that ship. So I feel like you are ready for love, but this is a card of waiting, observing, paying attention, anticipating that there's going to be somebody that really connects to you. And part of you may have delayed love to focus on finances or career. You may have felt like you want to build your self-security. You want to focus on, some of you may be wanting to move to the to rural areas where you live off the land, or you do that already. You want to grow your own food. That's something that perhaps you've been working really hard towards building right now, and you're like, yeah, love will come after that. I believe in divine timing. So I'm going to pull a card on that Three of Wands. because what has been below this figure is a lot of buildings. So I feel like you're in a secure position. You're waiting for the one. You're not about to just launch yourself into the first person that comes along. So I feel like also there's really an energy here, and I've never looked at that card ever like that before. There's a real energy about this card as Rapunzel, let down your hair. So it's almost like you may have been in an aloof energy where you've withdrawn. You're unreachable. You're just like, no, I'm just not focused on it right now. But I feel like now it's almost like, I mean, that childhood story, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair so someone can climb up the tower. But you don't need saving, my beautiful Librans. So I feel like you're very self-sufficient all by yourself. You're doing your own thing. But I feel like now you're letting people have access to you, or you're getting out there. You're starting to go out into community events, or you're starting to come out of your cave, as it were. Four of Wands. Yeah. The Four of Wands is a beautiful card. It's a card of being in the company of like-minded people. So you're waiting for the right time to go out and enjoy yourself, be in good company, maybe go out and have fun. Maybe you've been invited to something. The Four of Wands is the halfway to marriage card. So you're looking for someone who is prepared to have a stable relationship. This is a card also of harmonizing with your heart's true desire. So very positive energy that you've gone from a Three of Wands to Four of Wands. So it's almost like you've decided, now's not the time to look for love, but I'll know when it's time. And, you know, you're about to be in the company of really passionate, creative people who are very attractive, both inside and out. And I feel like you're going to have the pick of the bunch. But there's going to be that one person that really connects to you in a very, very deep way. Now, we've got the Devil card. So the first thing I've got here, and I can't imagine you ever would, my beautiful Librans, but I have to mention it because they're giving it to me, which is we got the Devil card and there's two webs there. So there may be a choice between two people and you're not really sure which one to take. So I don't feel like you would ever take both of them at the same time, but I'm not here to judge because we got the cherries there, so there's temptation. But the Devil card can represent blockage. So sometimes when we feel really, really stuck, especially if our motivation's not there, but we are aware of time, because they're showing me the clock right now, you may feel a little bit obsessed, like, oh my gosh, time is running out. Maybe I got to go out now and find love because... But there's another part of you who's like, no, it'll happen in divine timing. So I feel like there's a head over heart kind of moment going on with this Devil card for you. So let me just clarify, because this is near future energy. Ten of Cups in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so either this is a friend. Now this friend may be married, or this boss might be married, for example, or they're going through a separation. You may be tempted. This person may be tempted. I mean, we got the same cards popping out, but they're in reverse this time. So this could be someone that perhaps you're having a bit of a frizz-on with, but you feel you're tempted to go there, but it's something that could turn out really messy, really toxic in the end. This could be someone who's got very strong Taurus in their chart, also could have some water there, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is a very tempting, there's temptation here, okay? So either this is, you're tempted to be with somebody that you're connected to at work, or, I mean, can you show me a little bit more about this Devil card? The Chariot card in the reverse, it will lead you to be stuck. And the Five of Wands. I mean, there will be harmony afterwards, but I feel it is something that will be very, very challenging. So there is an option here, which is a little bit too close to home, that, I mean, it could be connected to your career, or, I mean, this is someone that you know already. I mean, or this could be a friend, for example, that you feel maybe we should just connect and see how it goes. But I feel like it'd be very, very challenging. And the Chariot card in the reverse means, you know, you'll give up on this. There'll be no direction in this. It's not going to be long term. I mean, you'd be very happy with this person, but it will be short term. That's what they're giving me, okay? I mean, you know yourself. Trust your own intuition, my beautiful Librans. You know what's what. But the Devil card represents some sort of temptation. So I do feel like you're going to be meeting somebody new. If the person you work with is single and, you know, you feel like it won't impact or impede on your career in any shape or form, go for it. Absolutely. If you feel like this person is like the one, then use your intuition. It is there for a reason. But there's something about a tempting situation. Either someone's giving you some advances, maybe they're separating from somebody, or, you know, going through a divorce or something like that, and you're a shoulder to lean on, and there's an attraction between you both. I feel like it could get messy. Let's put it that way, okay? Can you show me anything more about the Devil card before we move on? Anything more about the Devil card? Can you please clarify? I would like to receive. Thank you so much. The Magician in the reverse. Now, the Magician in reverse is also like feeling powerless to change your circumstances, procrastination. So if you feel like you're not getting out there looking for love, or you're not putting yourself in circumstances to find love, you know, the way I see it coming for you, my beautiful Librans, is you attending some sort of event where you enjoy yourself. I don't feel like you're specifically going to this event to look for love. That brings a lot of pressure. So I feel if you've been passing up on opportunities to go places, and you've been procrastinating, or you've been feeling a little bit low energy, I feel like that will change in the month of July, and you will move forward. You will actually... Four Swords. Four Swords is a homebody, someone who is... you know, either healing or recouping from something. Perhaps you went through a separation. This is also, can be a card of like shyness, for example, and you feel you withdrawing from public life right now. Now, if that's how you're feeling, of course, you know, honor who you are in every moment, but you may also be getting closure on something, and you may be tempted to jump into something too quickly because you're trying to get closure. This is a card of solitude and reflection. As I said, I feel like it's a really philosophical month, but you don't want to hide yourself in your cave for too long, okay? Two of Wands. So they're indicating planning again. Now, the Two of Wands can also be that you are waiting for results of one thing that's occurring right now, or a connection that you're currently kind of connected to, but it's not really a thing. You haven't put a label on it. The Two of Wands is expectation, a yearning. So it can mean that you've been a homebody, or you felt like you haven't, there's nobody in your immediate circumstances that you'd want a long-term relationship with, and there is a yearning. But the Two of Wands comes with a plan. Now, the Two of Wands is like looking at progress, envisaging something new, already making progress by coming out of a comfort zone. You're aligning with what you absolutely need. The universe is actually working behind the scenes to bring you love, but it's like if you're receiving all these invitations and you're receiving things, or you've been invited to something and you're turning them all down, then you're missing opportunities to put yourself in a circumstance to meet new energy and meet a new person, okay? But of course, I understand if there's moments where you're like, I absolutely cannot face people or the world today, then, you know, honor your feelings in that moment, because your guides are actually helping you as well. They're guiding you. Now, we've got the Five of Cups in your advice position. So this is about leaving something go letting something go that's not working for you, okay? So whether that was this situation with someone you already know, it could be a friend, or it could be someone you work with, or it could be an ex. But I feel this is about letting it go, shedding it, because there's something greater, something better headed your way. The Five of Cups is a card of like shortage or loss or difficulties. So you may feel like there's nobody about right now that you really want to connect to, and you can't really envisage how you're going to be with somebody new, because there's just no circumstance where you feel you're going to meet that person. So as you can see, this person is focused on what is not working, or what is being let go of, and is not even aware that there is two flowers here, something blossoming over here, not even aware that there's something better, something greater headed your way. So I feel like this is about taking inventory of your life right now and liberating yourself from the things that are not working, and embracing the new. Okay, this is a card of like letting it all flow away, being in that flow, and recognizing that the universe, I mean, the Five of Cups is normally represented by another 2 cups that are like there. There's another relationship headed along. So if you're healing from something that you've lost out on or has not worked in your favor, then of course, let it go and let it flow. But be mindful that there is something greater planned for you. There is another relationship headed your way that will not replace the last one, okay? But it will be different. It will be rich. It will be rich in experience and more rewarding emotionally. Now, the external circumstances, we have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is good times, revelry, coming together in community events perhaps, or coming together with friends, enjoying yourself, opening yourself up to that playful heart that you have. Okay, so this is about everyone coming together, and I feel like it's time to really delight in the moment, live in the moment and enjoy it. Okay, I feel like this is going to be an event where either you travel with friends, or you go to an event with friends, or a friend invites you to something. It could also be a wedding, or you know, something that you're invited to, some sort of big event, and you meet someone at this event. Okay, where you're having fun, enjoying yourself. So the external circumstances indicates people coming together, having a lot of like celebration or good times, and someone is very, very curious about you, and someone sparks your curiosity as well. Your curiosity, let me get that right, sparks your curiosity as well. Hope and a fear position. Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords is a new focus, connecting to someone new. Pages bring news as well. So I feel like your curiosity is going to be sparked. In a world where right now you may feel like there's no opportunity, or there's no one you're truly connected to that you'd want to have a relationship with, that is about to change, okay? The fear here in this position, of course, is, you know, how can you trust this person? How can you trust someone new? How can you trust that by letting go of the past fully, that there is space to embrace a new bright future with someone else? Because sometimes humans, we get caught up in our patterns, especially if there's an ex, for example, that really connects to our heart. We know the person, we know the patterns, we know the cycle that they go in. They reach out from time to time, and we know the flow that they're in, and we just accept it, and we coast, and we get complacent in knowing that that is a cycle, and it's actually robbing us of time. We have to be honest with ourselves, be really brutally honest, and say, is this actual thing going anywhere? And if it's not going in the direction I want it to go in, then it's not meant for me. And that's okay, because there is someone here who is meant for you, who wants the same things as you, who will not waste your time. Okay, Page of Swords, as you can see, there's a lot of learning. I feel like you're learning to love yourself more. I feel like you're learning to express yourself. I feel like also you're learning that there is new love out there that calls for greater investigation. I feel like the world is your oyster, and I feel like you're going to meet someone who is a little bit further afield than where you live or work right now. I also feel like sometimes you have a head over heart moment, but you're going to meet someone that calls for your attention straight away. I feel like this person hones in on you, like laser focus. As soon as they meet you, they're like, oh, wow, who is this? And they want to get to know you more. Now, this person may be someone who works within the education system, or they're a scholar in some way. They could have just, I mean, for some of you, depending on your age, they could have just graduated from something. Or perhaps you're deciding to go back to school or college or uni in some way and get more credentials, as it were, and you meet somebody in that realm. But I feel like there's someone curious about you, okay? I'm going to pull a quick card on that. Can you please clarify the Page of Swords? Six of Cups in the reverse. Now, Six of Cups in reverse, it indicates it is not someone from your past, okay? It's someone new, new energy. Six of Cups. Can you please clarify a little bit more? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse can mean that you are focusing on work, but it can also mean that you, how can I put this? There's an element of perfectionism, okay? Of course, it's important to be picky, but there could be something where you may dismiss this person, first off, for something else. So just be mindful of that. This person actually really is like, they see you and you may just see them as something that is a fling, perhaps, because we've got a Knight of Wands there. The Knight of Wands is like someone who is determined for a new adventure, a new exciting adventure, but you may feel it's temporary. But actually this person, it's a little bit longer than, I feel like it's actually something a little bit more committed. Now let me just pull one more card on that Knight of Wands. Can you please clarify? Three of Pentacles. Now, it keeps coming up, Libra, so again, please don't shoot the messenger. I have to give you the energy that I'm getting. So I feel like, back to the Devil card, like Three of Pentacles can also mean third-party situation. So either there is someone that perhaps is attracted to you, and you may feel like exploring it, and they've got a significant other. Or you have two suitors and you put them in like a love triangle, okay? Because you don't know which one to choose. I don't feel like you would do that, my beautiful Librans, but I want you to be aware that one of the options that's come through for you, one of them has a partner, okay? Or is connected to somebody. So, but I feel like you're aware of that, or you become aware of that. So just be mindful of that energy. It's just popping up. It's popped up twice now, and I have to mention it. Also, this new person that comes in, I feel like the new person that comes in is not connected to somebody, but I do feel like they are like a friend of a friend. Okay, they know your friend in some way. But I feel like you've never met this person before. So it could be that they invite a whole load of people and that friend invites someone else as their friend to come to the event, and it works out from there, okay? Now, the outcome energy, we got the Hermit and we've got the Lover's card. So, I mean, I feel like these are your choices. Remain in your cave or get out there and meet somebody that's going to vibe at the same frequency as you, and it's a long-term relationship. Okay, the Hermit energy, as I said, a very philosophical month. I feel, again, there's this energy of a missed opportunity, or you turning somebody down first before you meet someone new. That's what I keep getting. So I feel like you do have a choice, and you may be tempted, or you may not know which one to choose at first, but if you really go within, you will find the answers you seek. But there's this energy of missed opportunity, then somebody new. So either it's you broke up from someone just recently, or you've just kind of been casually dating someone and it's not really going anywhere, and then you decide to leave that behind and then you have someone new. It feels like it's that energy, okay? The Hermit, as you can see, this figure is on top of the lighthouse, and there's like ships. So it's almost like one ship has sailed, but there's another one right along. So I feel like the next ship is on its way, and you're waiting for the right moment to embrace that. Also, I feel, my beautiful Librans, and watch out for this, you tend to be someone who attracts people who are, how do I put this? Who are emotionally traumatized in some way. Either they've just broken up from someone else, or and they're seeking solace. You're not someone to fix broken birds' wings and let them fly and then they fly away, okay? So just be mindful of that. You're an overgiver. You tend to give a lot of your love, your care, and your devotion, but sometimes people see you as the light in the storm, and they gravitate towards you for sanctuary. And then it's almost like they power up and you give them confidence and, you know, self-care and all of those things, and then they're like, thanks very much and goodbye now. So just watch out for that. That could be something that is a pattern that is being played out in some of your relationships in the past, but there's someone new coming. It's not like that at all, okay? So we've also got the Lover's card, so definitely soulmate energy coming on in. And they're actually showing me a keyhole. A keyhole. Now, keyholes, everybody wants to like peep through a keyhole, right? Whenever you see an open keyhole, it's like curiosity. What's behind the keyhole? Because they're not showing me a key. They're just showing me a keyhole. So it can mean that I can't imagine you would ever spy this person like behind a keyhole or anything like that. That'd be weird. I mean, this person, I mean, they may have a keyhole tattoo on them, or it can mean that they're behind a door that has no key in the keyhole. I just feel like this person's curious about you. I just keep getting that energy. Okay, that's not really helpful. So I don't really know how the keyhole resonates with you. I mean, it could be like as you're on the way to an event, for example, you see a billboard, and on the billboard there's like a big keyhole and like a message on the billboard that has some sort of resonance with your situation, and then you're about to meet someone new. But they're just showing me a keyhole, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? 9 of Swords in the reverse. Peace of mind. No more worry. 3 of Wands in the reverse. No more waiting. 2 of Cups in the reverse. Interesting. Now, the 2 of Cups in reverse is separation or disinterest in a high-level commitment. I mean, maybe you're seeking companion, but perhaps you feel love it's not the right time. You put the brakes on love. Or you're just going through a separation and you're just healing from that, and you feel not ready for a new start. The Fool card in this position is about being afraid to take a leap of faith. So either you've had real disappointment in love in the past, and when love is presented to you, fear starts to arise. The Devil card can also be fear, a blockage. Can you tell me why the 2 of Cups in reverse? Can you tell me why 2 of Cups in reverse? The Judgment and the Ace of Challenge. Oh, I mean, it's exactly the same energy. Something is let go of, or is a missed opportunity, and then there's new. Okay, so either you're closing out a cycle with somebody else. We got the Judgment in the reverse there, which is a stagnation, blockage. You know, you're not returning to the past, but you're letting it go. And then we got Ace of Cups. Someone new comes in. So I just keep getting this. It's awful. It's like, as one door closes, another opens. That's what I feel. But for you in particular, it's going to be like that. So either you're currently connected to somebody in a very sort of like casual way, or you're tempted to go towards someone in a very casual way. That closes down before you meet this new person. And there is someone new. There is someone here who is a soulmate. There is someone who is going to be committed. This is someone that will lead to a high-level commitment, either marriage, moving in with each other, whatever it is you want. But I feel there's one person that it's not really a relationship, or it ends, and it's something you don't feel is like worth taking a leap of faith for. And it just comes to a halt, and then you walk away from that, and then there's something new. So either you're currently connected to something, or you're closing something out and gaining peace of mind. You're waiting for the right moment. There, by the end of, I would say by the end of August, there is a high-level commitment relationship here for you, okay? There's a very romantic connection, an opportunity for you to be emotionally engaged with somebody, and it's deep. It's really deep. This is really deep, this connection. Overflowing with love, romance. It's not just about romance. This is a deep, loving connection that you've been guided to, that is divinely guided. And I feel like your dreams are being brought to life by meeting this person. It's in a place where you go to an event, or you travel to be in the path of like-minded people in search. I mean, some of you, because we've got the Hermit there and the Chariot, they're 2 major arcana cards. It can mean that you're going on a spiritual retreat or something like that, and you meet someone, but you're leaving something else or someone behind, or at home or something like that, and you're just be careful of having third-party situations. Just do your research. If you meet somebody new, I feel like they are not involved in something, but I feel someone else that you may be tempted to connect with, that person is either closing out a cycle with someone else. They're not quite free yet of that. I'm just going to close the reading with a final card for you before I get a trinket. Dragonfly, magic. There's something about the dragonflies, okay? So either they are signifiers that you will see dragonflies together, because we got that divine timing, the dragonflies right there. Dragonflies represent soulmate energy because they have a short space of time on this earthly existence, and they partner up with a divine counterpart. They partner up for life, basically, and that is their soul mission. So I feel like that's what you are attracting right now. It says, Dragonfly, magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. And there's two dragonflies here. I mean, I thought it was just one dragonfly. I just saw the other one over here. So I feel like peace in mind, two dragonflies, either in terms of a painting or an image. I mean, maybe there's going to be two dragonflies and a keyhole or something like that. So look out for that. These things may not mean anything to you right now, but in the next 4 to 5 weeks, you'll start to see them on your path, and you'll know that there is a change in your circumstances when it comes to love, okay? So again, I feel like there is partnership here for you, okay? So don't give up. I'll leave it there. I'm just going to go and get a trinket for you before I close. The hem's a hand. Hem's a hand is the hand of protection, okay? So I feel like you are being divinely guided. Trust that you're being brought to the person you're meant to be with, okay? And they actually want me to put this on the Lover's card. So either you are wearing a ham's a hand when you meet this person, or they are, or they have a tattoo of it, or perhaps they have their own business and their business logo is that. Look out for the ham's a hand. It is also a signifier for you, okay? I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Librans. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Librans. Love and light.